Yeah, there we go. We are here. Hold on 1 minute. I gotta turn my lamp on. I'm still here.
Okay.
What a crazy 24 hours. What a crazy 24 hours. Holy shit. My God, I thought we were just going to have a normal gaming thing, talk about the limited run stuff. You know,
But
talk
no.
about the VGC beef I decided to start. But no. Oh, no, no, no. Dr. Disrespect talking to a minor. And that shit's been louder. Son of a bitch. Oh, my God. And there's people defending this shit. There are people defending this shit.
You know how I feel about this shit, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I look at it this way because I know one of the first people that was defending Dr. Disrespect was it FaZe Nick Merckx or whatever, and he,
Mhm.
you know, he always lauds himself as a guy that's trying to push back against the LGBTQ agenda because they're the groomers. Your buddy's a fucking groomer, asshole. And that's the one thing that got me. I already saw, I heard it from Kino Casino, quartering and saying we have to defend Dr. Disrespect. We can't let the left win. It's not a fucking political thing, you fucking grifting cocksucker. This is fucking horrible. This is like one of the biggest streamers out here. And this happened. And this is from his mouth that he says this shit. Thank God nothing else happened.
That
Thank
we
God.
know of.
Yeah, that thank God that, a lot of this shit got squashed real quick. It was that was the thing. I was like, what the fuck? Like I was like just like, how are we gonna handle this when this came out? Oh my God. Man. Nick Merckx is in hiding now.
At least they're doing something now about these freaking pedos in Hollywood in our entertainment business.
You know how funny it is, like, and this is the thing. That's the cancel culture thing when it comes to this. But I'm like, dude, that's one that has to happen. Like, again, it's not always that community. Most of the time, it's a priest, it's a gym teacher. Sometimes the predator has uncle or aunt behind it as a title. Like, let's be very honest with this conversation. It could be anyone. I'm glad he didn't go through with it. It was just, whew. And at first I thought it was like bullshit when it was like coming from a former Twitch employee who was like trying to get tickets and all that, sell tickets and what for an event that they were doing. Then so many people corroborated. It was like another employee. Then he finally said it, and he could have worded it better, where it'd been like, okay, he probably didn't even know, but no, I did talk to a minor. Then he edited it. Oh
That
my
makes it
God.
look worse.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's the one thing about Elon Musk's new Twitter thing that should really irk everyone. These people that are verified can edit their shit to mean what they say, kind of. But no, it's freaking sad. And the fact in that statement that he made, because anyone can listen to the statement. Cementos Ken went over it. Papa Gut went over. All these guys went over it. He basically said, "I'm not leaving, but I'm going on vacation." You're fucking leaving, at least temporarily.
Right?
Yeah, as that shit really irked the fuck out of me. Oh my God, I'm
On
just
brighter side, the Florida Panthers won the Stanley Cup.
I saw that. Oh God, did you see the thing?
Hmm.
Someone had a Joe Hendry sign during the thing.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, one of the articles said Joe Hendry helped Florida win. I was like, oh God. Say his name and he appears. But yeah, Doctor Disrespect, suffer doc. That's literally what I put on our Twitter. Oh
Let's
God.
just hope I never meet that guy.
And I that's one like, and I have so many memes. I sent a few to Ivan too. Let me see. They have one where he was playing Fortnite, and it says eliminated by Doctor cheats on wife with minor.
I saw that.
Oh God. There was an Elden Ring one. Where's that one at? Let's see. Someone made someone made a Kendrick Lamar one. They just put the lyrics to "Not Like Us" to it. Just make sure you hide your little sister from him. And then there's a picture of Doctor Disrespect. Let's see. Where's the other one? It says streamer cyberbullied. I think it said it's in Elden Ring font. One of the people I follow, she put Doctor disrespecting the age of consent. Another person I follow, Gina Darling from G4. Marked safe from messaging minors inappropriately as a grown ass adult. The fact that Sneeko tried to defend this, like, dude, you like cuties. Shut up. Your opinion doesn't matter, dude. Shut up.
Yeah, he's like balancing on the line of being a pedo and
Yeah,
not being a pedo right now.
yeah. A cuck and a pedo. That must be a rare form. Oh man. All
Cup
right. Yeah.
pedo.
A
Cuck
cuck
pedo. Instead of chup pedo.
cuck pedo. Oh god. Oh man. Yeah, this was sad because Doc is a good streamer. Like he finally got into Hell Divers and all that. I'm thinking, oh, we could probably stream with Doc and all that. That'd be cool for the thing.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Way to fucking kill it. Oh Lord. He lost his business. We talked about Midnight Society. They cut him out of the whole fucking thing like a tumor. Um, was it the San Francisco Giants? Like they had like a partnership with him. They dropped the
Oh
partnership.
yeah. I forgot about that.
Oh my god! All I had to say was I didn't know that she was a minor. That was I. It was a horrible thing. I had talked to my wife about it prior to this. That would have saved him so much headache. Now you're
You
marketing the
know
group.
what? You know what fixes that quickly?
Hmm.
Ask their age first.
Yes, I even saw one of the people that follows us, Cloudy McDoom. He goes, I had a girl try to slip in my DMs. I asked her age. She said 16. I deleted that shit like I was a cop. And that's how you have to be. I still get these stupid ass thoughtbot messages, and it's not even from the actual thoughtbots. It's from dudes like trying to promote like they're like some girl's OnlyFans. She just turned 18. Why the fuck would I want to see a soft 6?
This world is so fucked up.
Oh my god, it's gonna get worse. We're almost at Cyberpunk 2077 over here.
We're pretty much there.
We're gonna end up seeing like BDSM ads. Yep. But let's get back into the show. It is Gaming News Wednesday. Not much, but because Gamescom is in August. But let's see what we got. Of course, Limited Run Games had their little announcement thing, and I was tempted to grab a Clock Tower. I think I'll just wait till it's like just on the PlayStation 5 and then just grab it then, just digitally.
Mm-hmm.
But we got some cool new looks at the Tomba duology is coming back. Oh my god. Yeah, that's coming back for the PS5, the Series X. It's going to be on the Xbox and the Switch. It's no longer PlayStation exclusive. Fear Effect, that's oh my god, what a blast from the past, huh?
Yeah, if only we could get the Indiana game on all systems, even Wii. Because I'm pretty sure it would do good on the Wii.
Well, I know they're also doing Beyond Good and Beyond Good and Evil the 20th anniversary edition. They're already doing that one. But Fear Effect, oh my god, that's this. It was like a cell shaded game for like the PlayStation 1. Basically, it was like an anime
PS2.
movie. Yeah, it was basically an anime movie
Mm.
that's coming out. The Fighting Force duology. God, I remember those times. It's like one of the first 3D beat 'em ups,
Mm.
like where you're just like fighting the whole city. It looks. I really only played it once with my cousins, and that's because they had it. I wasn't really into it, but I was like, "Oh, this is cool! I'm beating the shit out of a person on an elevator."
Mm. I don't think I've ever played that game.
It was pretty solid. It was a little wonky though because of the PlayStation stuff.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's coming out, and of course, our Lord and Savior Gex is coming back. The whole trilogy, the side scroller and the two 3D platformers.
The side scroller was okay, but like the 3D ones were like awesome.
It got a little hokey though because he just kept quoting different movies.
It was the 90s.
Let me see what else was coming out. I had for our little thumbnail those that major group. Let's see what I can find on their thing. Thank God I was looking at them earlier. Let's see. Okay, we got Clock Tower, Beyond Good and Evil 2. Well, not 2, Beyond Good and Evil. They're still promoting Alan Wake 2, the collector's edition.
Mm.
We got Shockman Zero.
Hmm.
And it's coming on a physical Super Nintendo cartridge.
Really?
Yeah.
So I can play it on my Super Nintendo?
I think so. Yeah, it's one of the first it was one of the Japanese only games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Of course Sam and Max saved the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna grab that anyway, but not physically. Maybe I should grab it physically just in case. Let's see. We got a few other ones. Some shmups. Another Nintendo one. Oh no, it's just
Mm.
that's a music thing. These are music things. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, we got the Tomb Raider trilogies coming out to on physical for the
Oh,
P.
I was gonna say, isn't it already out?
Yeah, for the PS5, PS4, the Nintendo Switch, and the Series X.
Mm.
The original Tomb Raiders. Man, we got Animal Well. I've never heard of that one. They just picked some of these randomly. Uh, we got a new Shantae. Oh, that's from the Game Boy Advance. It's coming to all the other consoles. This is stuff coming next year. And of course, yeah, Clock Tower. Let's see what else we got. I'm looking. I think that's it. Oh, Bubsy. Yes, I forgot about Bubsy.
Let's see.
Yeah, Bubsy. Oh Lord. If only. Oh yeah, I do have something hellish.
We have such sights to show you.
If everyone knows, Bubsy was like the shittiest series of fucking games. You can just look it up. Like, and all of them have. I think Angry Video Game Nerd did one. JonTron did one. That's the one I always watch. Just grabs a cartridge, just chucks that shit. Yeah, Bubsy. They did come out with a PlayStation 4 version of it too.
Ah.
They redesigned him and all that. He looked less like a lynx, and I just went, "How? How did you do this? He looks goofier."
You know what? I'm shocked that they didn't do like in the 80s or 90s to make a movie about the game Clock Tower.
You know what? That's the thing. I always thought they could do that, and I think we had Luke on. I think season 1 when we were talking about Clock Tower. It's basically it's inspired by a few of Dario Argento and Fulci's movies.
Yeah, I'm just saying I would like to see a movie of the game.
That's one thing I saw in for this new one. They basically went in for like the cutscenes and all that, and they just said, "Okay, we're gonna replace it with the animation," and the animation's pretty solid.
Hmm.
Yeah, instead of just like those. not paintings, but like those just pictures, and then it's just a dialogue. It's straight up like a movie. But then they didn't decide. Well, they decided not to go the other route with the gameplay to make it feel animated. Also, it's basically the same thing from like the Nintendo and Sega days. So it's that 16-bit look with this amazing high def 4K animation. I'm like, damn, that's jarring. But it
I'll
looks,
still get it.
oh yeah, it looks. My God, the animation part looks brutal. Like they show Scissor Man just stab someone with the scissors, the big ass shears. They definitely got that from Exorcist 3. The clock towers from Inferno.
And don't forget, the murder itself looks like the guitarist from AC/DC.
Oh, you know what he looks like? He looks like the little kid from what is it? I'm looking at it too. Phenomena. That deformed ass kid that was just coming around with a friggin' knife. And then she used the bugs to throw his ass off the fucking the boat.
No, he's the guitarist from AC/DC.
It's because of them shorts.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the hat.
Oh, he didn't have a hat. He had this weird ass wig.
It looked like a hat.
Oh God, it looks good. I'm definitely gonna grab it because I never got to experience it. I was a baby when that came out. But let's see what we got else. Oh yeah. Beyond Good and Evil 2, the 20th anniversary edition is out on digital. It's coming, of course, through limited run games physically. I don't have it. I have the other one. I made sure to have that one because that was the delisted one, and it was still in my on my Xbox as like one of the things I bought. I downloaded that fucker so quick. I'm like, yeah, y'all ain't stopping me. Y'all stop me with Spec Ops: The Line. I'm not. No, we ain't going that route. The one thing I saw that they've done with this one, they've actually added a mission that actually goes into the sequel. So the sequel is coming. I'm begging for it because I've been waiting so long ever since I saw the first trailer back in 2017. Then they did the second trailer where basically Jade is with the alpha sections. I went, okay, what's the story here? Where's the goddamn game? That's how I was. So yeah, it's definitely a classic. I recommend it to everyone. I wish I had played it when it first came out. It just didn't appeal to me. But then I played it like back in like 2014. I went, damn, I missed out on this. This is very nice. It's like one of the only games I damn near 100%ed. Like I got damn near all the achievements. I just went, oh, this is a great story. Let's see what else we got. We're gonna talk about me beefing with VGC, but let's do this real quick. Xbox, we're already looking at the Gamescom stuff. Xbox is like one of the first to confirm they're gonna be there. They're gonna be announcing some stuff, and I do believe it's stuff that would have been in their Xbox showcase, but they didn't have enough time. So they hit us hard with everything else. So they're gonna hit us hard again at Gamescom.
Just no more cringy shit.
I hope not. Oh God, I hope not. I'm so glad they went. They were just straight to the point with it.
And don't let it be 7 hours.
That's one thing I loved about this. It was only like 2 hours, and it was just damn near all trailers. I went, oh, thank God. Trailers and gameplay. I'm like, oh. I did see some more stuff about Avowed. They're basically taking the Outer Worlds route. And what that means is basically it's gonna be open world, but you got to work at it. Like the mission. You go to the mission area, you do your quests and all that, and it'll open up the different areas. It isn't just gonna be like Skyrim, where like, oh, I can go here, I can go there. You're not gonna get inundated with like everything.
So sort of like what they did with Red Dead Redemption 2.
Kinda, yeah. Outer Worlds, they did it so well in Outer Worlds, where basically, yeah, it's open world, but do these missions first, and then you can go enjoy the world that you're on, and then you got the ship. You can go. You went elsewhere. Then you came back to the place to a whole other section. It was they were very very good with that. So I'm looking forward to Avowed. I'm just hoping that it's not so wonky by the time it comes out.
If they don't rush it, it should be fine.
Yeah. I heard it's coming out in like November, so I think maybe they fixed a lot of shit.
Hmm.
Let's
Guess
see
we'll have
what
to
else.
find out.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I think the level up system is supposed to be good. I know one of the voice actors from Mass Effect is in it. Not just when, oh, Garrus is in here. My nerdy ass. I'm like, hey, yeah, that's great. All right, so here we are. Let's get a lot of this stuff out of the way right away, and I send it to you. Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster.
The hair threw me off.
Yeah, he's always had that weird ass widow's peak hairline. It's weird. Like it's worse than mine, and I get my shit shaved off.
I think they just made his hair too 3D. Like
Yeah,
I always remember him like almost having like a buzz cut, but like short, long
yeah,
hair up top.
that or slicked back.
Mm-hmm.
This he looks a little. He looks a little more like Trevor with a big nose. But it's cool seeing Frank West back after what they did to him in the fourth one.
I really hope they fix that.
Yeah, I hope they just retcon for him. Be like, oh no, this is 4 over here. But yeah, I think I got 1 and 3. I forgot to get 2. I have 2 on 360 though, so
2 was like one of the best.
yeah, it was very very Running Man with zombies.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 I loved. I loved. That was one of the first ones I got for the Xbox One. First time ever in Dead Rising where I got the S ending, the actual canon ending. And I was just like, oh, wow, I actually did that. This is great.
I
I
bet it
think,
was a pain in the ass to get it though.
not really. Like, you could tell from like their little tech demo that they did back when E3 was E3. Um,
Mm-hmm.
like I thought, like, oh, the zombies are gonna be crashing through the walls and shit throughout all the stuff. I'm like, oh no, it's just in one section. I was just like, okay, this is fine. I wonder what else they're gonna add to this because they say deluxe remaster. What would you make for it to be deluxe?
Well, the look, probably some new story or side quests.
Some mini bosses.
Probably more serious voice acting than the original. I
Yeah, yeah. You know that was one thing about like everyone did a solid job, but
yeah.
the old guy really just that threw me. You're gonna get
Or
me out
the
of here!
girl opening the door to get her dog.
Oh God, Donna, my baby! And they're all like, "Dude, you're gonna kill us all."
I love the Game Grumps playthrough of that game. It's so hilarious. It's like watching Mystery Science Theater 3000, but for YouTube.
Oh yeah, yeah. That whole sequence. I'm like, there's a better way to incite the incident here. What are we doing?
When I first saw it, I was like, yeah, they got this from either Dawn or Day of the Dead.
Yeah, it was definitely Dawn, but you know, Capcom was like, "Oh no, this is not based on Dawn of the Dead." They had to do that at the opening.
Even though it was based on that
Yeah,
Dawn.
yeah, it was for real based on Dawn of the Dead. Just no raiders because it was just an isolated incident. If anything, that's like what Army of the Dead ended up being like, just an isolated incident because there were no zombies elsewhere, just in
Well,
Vegas.
technically, there were raiders if you count the prisoners on that Jeep and the
Oh
SWAT
God.
team.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, the dad with his sons just shooting people for no
Mhm.
reason. Yeah, that was nuts. Let's see what other one. Oh yeah, the photographer, the crazy ass photographer that you can save.
I chose never to say that fucking
Yeah,
weirdo.
yeah. You know what? I saved him once, and he turned out all right. The thing that killed it horribly was what happened to all the survivors after the team showed up. Like they should have shown like, oh yeah, we killed them all and they all turned to zombies. That would have been funny as hell. Like, oh great, I got to go through the whole damn office to find another safe space. Like that would have been better. But the clown boss, the clown boss.
I'm just cracking up like the scene where he's like they go into the shelter thing and he meets the blonde hair chick.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing Dan and Aaron from Game Grumps be like one's like voicing the main character and one's voicing the girl. And he's like, and the girl's like, so is that your camera? You take photos? And one was like, you got a butt. Are you like a butt model or something?
Oh God. They probably are adding the whole, the whole arsenal of custom weapons. Also, they probably adding that to it.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. I could definitely see Frank West doing everything he did in off the record version of of Dead Rising 2. The chainsaw paddles. Ah! But oh my God, that the clown boss creeped me the hell out. Like I killed him and all that, got the chainsaws, but him just laughing as he's just being cut in half by his own chainsaws, that shit was messed.
The annoying boss I played in that game was like where this like fat guy in his dominatrix suit captures this woman and tries to forcibly marry her, and you have to save
Oh,
her.
oh yeah.
I
Um,
hated that level
oh,
so much.
the cult with the
The
rain.
cult was just hilarious. They didn't even bother me.
Yeah, the cult with the raincoats. Like I saw a playthrough of it where basically this dude maxed out Frank's stats and all that, had the lightsaber that you can have in there, and that was his main weapon for all the bosses. Just like ah! And this it's over. The boss fight's over. Just went damn. I wish I could do that.
All you
I
just
think
need is a flashlight and jewelry.
yeah, I needed to find the thing for the ingredients though, so I can make it.
Yeah.
And he had the magazine where the thing wouldn't break, so you didn't have to make it every fucking time. You just have it the whole damn time. So there's a lot that we get to replay, even though I don't really have to buy it since I have it on Xbox One. I can just put it on the Series X. But maybe I'll grab it just to see what the graphics are like. It would be cool if they just overhauled it from the case I got.
Yeah, but I could
Let's
see him putting new downloadable content.
Oh yeah, I definitely can see some new chapters. Maybe something like a like that goes into. You know what they could probably be putting in it. That they had that DLC thing that you can get from the Xbox, where where it just goes right to the new character, and it's when his daughter gets bit by the mother. Maybe they'll put that in, so you don't have to even grab it.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's some things they can definitely do, or even like show even more of the stuff because the fact that they used a Robin the Bobbin quote at the end and didn't have any any closure whatsoever.
I'm
That
surprised. Well, it was Capcom after all, but they had Mega Man on the
yeah,
theater part. I was like, oh, it's Mega Man.
the Mega Man blaster that you can wield.
They even had the poster for Mega Man the movie.
That was one thing I loved about 3. Like I just unlocked the Mega Man stuff like right off the bat. So I had the Mega Man blaster at full max, just killed like 90 zombies right in front of me. Just went damn. Had me thinking like, oh, we need a Mega Man game just like this. People would lose their minds at that.
I would say yeah for like Halloween. Like make a
Well,
mini
it's like
game of Mega Man, like fighting zombies in October.
no, I'm talking like with the same engine as Dead Rising, where it's all Mega Man stuff,
Mhm.
but like third person. Rather than like how they did what was it not Mega Man X but like Mega Man 64 like that.
Yeah, I guess.
That would be slick. Let's see, we're almost here. Oh yes, now on to some rumors. Mortal Kombat 1 the combat pack, the second combat pack has been leaked. Well, not leaked. It was data mined. Someone found out Ghostface, T-1000, and Conan the Barbarian are gonna be in it.
How funny if Conan O'Brien was in it.
They're like, wait a minute, I thought it was Barbarian. Oh, I misspelled it. O'Brien. How funny with that? Oh God, I wonder what his fatality would be.
I don't know.
I know if he was a character in there and he got his ass beat. Wrong button. He got his ass beat. Even in the fatality, just be like,
I'm fine. I'm perfectly fucking fine.
oh God, that would be hilarious. But
You know somebody's gonna do it.
oh yeah. I wonder how this is gonna play out though, like because we've had like 2 superhero characters, Peacemaker as 3 of the guests. I wonder who the other 2 Mortal Kombat related characters are gonna be. Ghostface sounds solid. They're probably gonna have him with the shotgun as well. T-1000 I can definitely see, even though that one would be tough. You just gotta melt him down with Scorpion.
It's an easy model to make in the game, though.
Yeah, we have Robert Patrick versus John Cena again. I can already see that now. Peacemaker looking at T-1000. Dad?
No.
Oh, God, that'd be so bad. I'm like, damn, these kids just brought White Dragon into this.
I'm surprised you didn't think of that.
That would have been slick. Oh, then he has to shoot him in the head again. Conan the Barbarian. I could definitely see Conan in there, given the fact that Reiko's in there, General Shao. He would fit very well with fighting the Outworld characters.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's see. Ghostface, though, I don't know. Like, they didn't put another slasher in here, so it's just Ghostface fighting random people.
Maybe they're gonna add one more to make it fit.
I will laugh so hard if Michael Myers is in this list. Knife versus
Megan.
She's the size of Farrah and just kills. Her fatality. She just dances and has the fucking sword. Wham! Oh my God!
Let's be correct. It was a paper cutter.
Yeah, you know, everyone decided to turn it into a machete though. Like every figure I've seen of her, it's a machete. I just went, how? That's how I was. I'm like, I get it's a curved piece of metal, but come on now. There's at least some kind of covering over it. Jesus Christ.
Right.
All right, let's see. Oh yeah, here's the other rumor. This we heard some rumors. I think last week we talked about the editor in chief or whatever of The Verge talking about how Halo is coming to PlayStation, which is the dumbest fucking thing ever. Oh, 2 weeks ago. It's the dumbest rumor I've ever heard in my life. Halo is Xbox's baby. They ain't going nowhere. Bungie went somewhere, but
I could see a spin-off.
I could definitely see that. Like, there's some ways they could do it where it actually goes into it and actually can meld with both consoles. But you're not getting Halo Combat Evolved. That's not happening. Like, Microsoft is doing other things with Halo. They're not going to remaster Halo Combat Evolved after they just fucking remastered it 10 years ago.
Like I said, I'll take Indiana Jones.
Yeah. I that's the thing. I'd rather have PlayStation players play Starfield and Indiana Jones. Like, those I could see because that was, Bethesda worked with all these consoles. And, that was a downside, not downside, but that was one thing that happened with Xbox. I'm like, he could have gave them at least this. Ain't like they were trying to stop you from getting Bethesda. But here's the viable room. What?
If anything, we accept it.
Yeah. I think, and that's the thing. Starfield is such a great game and all that, and I think if PlayStation players played it, I know its score would go up a little bit more.
We got get a lot more cells.
Oh yeah, it made like I think 10 million, like 10 million sales, I think, or something like that.
You
I know I'm
did good,
probably,
man.
I know I'm way off on that, but yeah, they made some bank off of it. I know Starfield also got review bombed again over a optional fucking mission. We're entitled to actually have this mission in game. You're entitled to shit. All right, here's the viable gaming rumor. And this one makes sense. Sony working on backwards compatibility for PS3 games to play on the PS5.
That's good.
Yes. Yes. Mike, the collection can don't have to collect dust anymore. It's a select few though. I think it's gonna be the exclusives like Heavenly Sword, which I don't mind. I can replay Heavenly Sword. I can replay Enslaved Odyssey to the West.
I can replay Deadpool.
Oh yeah, I actually got the Xbox One version also. Oh
Speaking
man,
of Deadpool, how's that head of Deadpool doing?
it's doing fine. Oh, you didn't see the
Yeah.
Megatron? You didn't see the Megatron I got?
I don't care about Megatron. I care about Deadpool.
I had to grab Megatron though. It's like it's literally like the design they were going to use for Bumblebee. Like the Megatron from Bumblebee, but they never put Megatron in it. So they're like, okay, we're gonna make a figure out of it, and I went mine. Like that's the first time they've done like just concept art stuff, and I'm like, okay, can we get some more from the movies? But yeah, so that's actually a viable thing. They already have the PlayStation 2 emulator on the PS5, and some people hate it because it does the bare minimum. And I just went, what were y'all expecting? Like it's gonna play like a PlayStation 2 game. It's gonna look like a PlayStation 2 game. The only way it's gonna look any better is if they
Someone
remake.
remastered it,
Yeah, remaster or remake it. Like that.
which
That's
is
all.
pretty much the same thing. Remastered remake.
Oh no. Think about Resident Evil 2 remake, Resident Evil 3 remake,
Uh-huh.
Final Fantasy 7 remake.
Uh-huh.
Basically all ground up. They rebuilt everything from the ground up with that. Like that's the remake. If they do remaster, like it I expect it to be, and I think we said this last week. For games like that, like the PlayStation 2 stuff, make them look a little cartoony. It's a little hard to make that shit crisp and realistic, at that level.
Like, don't get me wrong, what they did with the old Lara Croft games and remastered was perfect.
Yeah. I look at, let's say, System Shock. System Shock did pretty damn well in the design of the characters. All the enemies look cartoony as hell, but that's because they're working with an old game. Like if they were gonna remake this game, it would have to be on the level of like Doom and Doom Eternal.
What's that game? I've been seeing like clips of it. There's like these two guards and these two people, and the guard's like, "Put your hands up," and the guy's like, points the gun to his head and be like, "Put your guns down or I'll do it."
That's Tales of the Borderlands season 2.
Okay.
Because one of them does shoot himself in the head, like, I'll do it. You put your gun down. He goes, no, you first. He goes, I'll do it. Fuck it. And just shoots himself. Oh, you had to see the other part though, where they're at the restaurant. The two soldiers barge in, like, all right, everyone on the ground. And the one lady, she's in a wheelchair, basically like a hovering wheelchair. She
No.
goes, yeah, she's like, nope, I can't. And one of the guards says something. One of the soldiers says something to the other one. He goes, "Thanks, honey. You too." Oh God, I heard it was funny. Like a lot of people didn't like it, but I'm like, what are y'all expecting? It's gonna be funny. It's probably better than the Borderlands movie. All right, so I think the way to do this, oh my god, I wonder what the list is going to be because what I saw with Xbox, they got a lot of their originals on there. They got a lot of 360 games on there. Um, Xbox was able to grow their lists pretty damn well. PlayStation should be able to grow their list pretty damn well as well. I was able.
You just need to kick out a few people and hire people who actually love gaming.
Yeah, a few lawyers need to lose their jobs. I'll say it that way. All right, yeah. So that's that rumor. I'm hoping that one is actually true because I'm already like gonna clean out my PS3 and play some games anyway because we ain't getting Dead Space 2 remake in a while.
Mm, I wouldn't be so sure about that.
I hope it comes sooner. Like I don't want to
I
be
would
like
say like 2026, maybe.
might be announced by then. That was my favorite one too, Dead Space 2.
They're all my favorite.
God, I loved number 2 though because like and I hope that's one thing that they don't fuck up with it. The one guy that tries to free you, he gets turned into a necromorph. You never fight that type of necromorph in the game. It's all slashers and pouncers and some new ones too, but that one was fucking creepy.
The one thing I hate, and I really wish they never even made this creature, is a creature where you shoot down and it like grows new limbs and stuff. You can't even kill the thing.
Oh, which one? Oh, not the hunter, but the one that actually looks like an alien.
I don't know. It was just a pain in the butt.
Oh,
That's all I know.
I love after playing the remake. I like the hunter. I hated the hunter when I first played. I'm like, oh my god, I can't do this. I can't do this. This time, I'm like, okay, I know what to do here. You're not following me throughout this whole damn thing. You're just following me in this one section. Okay, I'm gonna fuck with you for a minute. I just started just shooting its limbs off and just looking like, ha ha, ha ha. Just start pointing and laughing at it, and then just run away.
I hated it so much. Like that's the one bad thing I have about the game.
Well,
That's the one bad thing.
the hunter actually has lore behind it. That's one thing I never saw in the first one, the original.
Oh, you
Um,
didn't listen to the voice recordings?
no, I didn't. I didn't know about that. But in that one, I was able to get all the lore stuff. So Isaac doesn't go burn you, son of a bitch. He goes, he's like this, like you're no longer in pain. He can't hurt you anymore. Like it was so much better because that thing, like when you burn it up, is just like oh my god, and then just dies.
Mm-hmm.
But the one that irked me was in number 2. The one it's basically another hunter, but it's more alien looking.
Mm-hmm.
The funny part though, I was laughing my ass off, and it's after the eye thing. You're running through the where the jets are, and they're just blowing up and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I that whole jump thing. I jumped over one before it lit up. The thing jumped also. It lit up and lit its ass on fire, and it just flew back into space. I'm like, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to follow me, but okay. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, I think this is our last thing. Yeah, I was beefing with VGC podcast last week.
What did Dum Dums do?
All right, so we all know what Xbox Game Pass is. It's basically Xbox's blockbuster style thing. You can download whatever game you want and play it for that time, and then you can just take it off your console. And every outlet, IGN, VGC, GameSpot, all of them have talked about Game Pass, how Xbox Gold membership turned into Game Pass, and you can there's different tiers to it. Now I need that little line from Fall House Usher. Oh, tier membership. Why the fuck didn't you say so? No. But these guys, and no disrespect on they're from Scotland, so I'm gonna play the audio part of it. But their whole question was, how can Microsoft make the general public understand Game Pass? And I was like, the same way PlayStation made the general public understand PlayStation Plus Premium. What the fuck are we doing here?
Well, I can tell you one thing: make it cheap.
Yeah, and that's the thing about I think if you get a Xbox, a Series X, this is one they actually had a good thing. If you get one, you should get like 3 months free to actually test it out. And I went, okay, I understand that, but here we're gonna try to get it. I hope everyone can understand. No disrespect to these guys; they're from Scotland. I fucks with Scotland.
Even just going Call of Duty is on Game Pass is meaningless because people don't know what Game Pass is. What is that the name of your online store? Like, is that?
Well, you've got PlayStation owners who are subscribed to PlayStation Plus for multiplayer. So as far as they're aware, Game Pass is probably just the Xbox equivalent of that. Now they don't know that it's actually a subscription service. So there's an education process needed, very much.
Also, I think that Xboxes that are sold in October, November, and December should come with 3 months of Game Pass, so they can say if you buy an Xbox, you get COD for free.
I actually agree with that part, but here the thing that got me was people don't know what Game Pass is. Like that got me. I went, wait a minute. You guys work for VGC. You all have educated people in what Game Pass is. If they don't know what Game Pass is, then you did a horrible fucking job. And that goes for all of them. If no one knows what Game Pass is, then y'all did a horrible job. Microsoft told you what Game Pass is. Phil Spencer told you what Game Pass is.
Hell, GameStop told you what Game Passes are.
Right? Like, everyone knows what Game Pass is. I guess across the pond they don't, but I'm like, hey, that's still your fucking problem. Sounds like a you problem.
No, I know there were some GameStops in the UK and all that.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, Game Pass on Xbox. That's one thing. Like, if no one knows what it is, then they did a horrible fucking job, educating people on it. And that's one thing that got me. I just went, wait a minute. It doesn't. You're saying it doesn't matter that people, that Call of Duty's on there doesn't matter because people don't know. You're supposed to tell them. That's your thing, and that's one thing. I'm not a.
It's better.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I really look at VGC podcasts like this is the second time that I actually went after them, but not in a mean way.
Right.
I was very educational about it.
Way.
Yeah, I was very educational about it. This time I was just like, okay, this is fucking killing me. How is it that no one knows what it is, but you all always fucking talk about it on your website? Well, oh no, did you freeze?
No, I just look here. That's all I know.
Let me get out of this. Let's see. Yeah, I put on there. Let's see what I put. Yeah, I said the thing kills me about this clip is the whole no one knows what Game Pass is shtick. You're part of VGC. VGC has explained it several times over. All of these places explained it. Microsoft has explained it to them. It's very dishonest how they've done this. Here, I'm going to see if I can find the other one where basically there was like, they were basically going, oh, Xbox needs to stop talking about games and show us games. And this is before the last showcase, and I went, well, I mean, they have like you're like the same dude that said like that no one knows what it is. He said like he basically said Forza was shit, and I'm like, well, it's a racing game. It's not supposed to be like the greatest thing ever.
Forza was okay for a racing game.
Yeah, he goes, Starfield was okay, but there really isn't anything else to it. I'm like, okay, I agree with that. That's how I was. And he goes, Redfall was horrible. I'm like, yeah, we know it was an abortion. We know that. And I was just like, I'm like this, like, you knew what you were getting into. Like, you're telling them, like, stop talking about the games and just show them to you. They got to talk about something. That's how I was saying it. I just went like, this feels so skewed. PlayStation,
So in a way, they're calling the kettle black.
yeah, I was like this. PlayStation right now is like developing several games. They have asked Xbox to, borrow some games, and I can name them all off. Hi-Fi Rush, Sea of Thieves, Pentiment, Grounded. Hell, Alan Wake should have been a fucking Xbox exclusive, but because their downloadable thing is so much easier than Xbox, it went to PlayStation, which I totally get. But I was just like, they have no games right now because they're developing a lot of cool shit, and I get it. It's going to take a couple years. It's going to be a while since we see sequels and stuff. We're seeing remasters right now, but let it be known, Xbox is helping save PlayStation right now.
And vice versa.
Yeah,
Like they're helping each other out, even though they hate each other, but they need each other.
Yeah, that's the thing that got me. I went like, and they have a right to hate each other now because Xbox has Activision. But I'm like this, like you can still play COD on PlayStation. They gave them COD. They're not gonna give them. They're not gonna give them Warcraft. They're not gonna
honestly,
give them.
Like me personally, I love both systems.
Oh, yeah.
Both systems brought my childhood fun memories. And honestly, if they just release Indiana Jones on PlayStation and Wii, you know how much sales they would get out of that?
Oh yeah. Bethesda will be in the black for a while, and that's one thing. And I agree with that completely. I'm not so stuck up on the exclusivity stuff. It's when they go like, "Oh, Xbox doesn't have any games; everything's available elsewhere," and I'm like this, but when they make it exclusive, you want to bitch and moan. That's literally how I say it to some of these guys. I'm like, don't complain that it's available everywhere when you should be like, oh, it's available everywhere. It started at Xbox, so okay, cool. That's all that Microsoft wants. Like we started it, we put it out there for everyone. Oh man, well, I do agree with what the Xbox should do though. Like if you want to get an Xbox, like because they got I showed you that's one thing they announced, the discless Series X, and it's just the same as mine, just doesn't have a disc port.
So it's just a box.
Yeah, it's a box that you can just download all the games with.
So now it is officially a bread box.
It's the fridge that they made. And I think it comes in white also.
Oh God, why don't give it handles too?
That's one thing I love. I got the Starfield skin on it, so it looks pretty cool.
Does it look like a fridge?
No, it looks like a piece of a suit, like of a spacesuit, because it has those Starfield colors, the blue and orange and white. And I just went, oh wow, I'm really a part of Constellation now. That's
Listen, I was happy with just my Star Wars edition of PS4. That's all collectibles I'm getting.
You know what really fucked me up? And that's why I was like, hey, you got to get an Xbox. I have a second Starfield skin. They gave me two for the price of one. Oh god. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, wait, why do I got two? It's basically just, it wraps around your thing. It's kind of like I think I told you, it's like what you put on an iPad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically like that.
Like I stopped playing Xbox when Xbox One came in because every time I turned it on, I had to log in with my email.
Oh,
that was stupid.
Oh, you didn't have it where it just automatically signs you in?
I couldn't find it.
It's in the options area. Because that's how mine is. Like I have mine where it automatically puts me on. Unless of course the internet decides to fuck up on it, then I'm like, oh no, I don't know my passwords. Oh shit.
Make a new one.
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna shut this down all the way and then turn it back on. Oh man. Yeah, VGC, like the podcast, these guys are pretty good. It's just every time they say this like weird, it's like they're siding with PlayStation, but I'm like, why are you siding with PlayStation? They ain't got shit right now. Like all they got, we can already say they got Clock Tower, I guess. Like
And Life is Strange.
yeah. I can't wait for the new one. That we forgot to talk about. Well, I think we did talk about it, didn't we? There was
We
one
did.
we didn't talk about. Yeah, there's one we didn't talk about. Because they didn't really show it. Phantom Blade Zero. That's the one we were talking about last season. That looks good. I found out both Black Myth Wukong and that are not Souls games. They're actually action RPGs.
I kind of don't like RPG.
Well, you know the thing about it that makes it RPG, the weapons. You can get all the weapons and the armor. That's all it is. Like it's kind of like Final Fantasy 16. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's RPG, but it's more action based, like Devil May Cry. I went, okay, that's how I was with it.
But you're not flying through a trailer naked trying to get your stuff.
No, there's parts where Clive is naked though. Like there's one part where he's like trying to pay penance. He's chained up. He's like, kill me, and Clive and Sid's just like, oh, shut the fuck up, smack the hell out of him. Funniest line in there too. Sid just looks at him and goes, all right, get some clothes on. As pretty as you are, you're not my type. I was just like, oh shit, I'm using that line.
When are you going to use that line?
Most likely next time we're at a bar.
Well, you better hope the person's going streaking when you're saying that to do the line.
Oh god. That is a great line. Oh man. So yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, the whole thing is so sorted with Dr. Disrespect.
Should we talk about Roman Reigns' father passing?
Well, I really have nothing for music, but we can talk about that real quick. Game side, Sika Anowai, he died 80 years old, 79 years old, something like that.
Somewhere around that age.
I have the actual announcement. What am I doing? I sent it to you. I'm like, God damn it! I have so many Dr. Disrespect memes.
I've been seeing the Huck 2 girl a lot lately.
Who?
The Huck 2.
The fact someone made Jurassic Park 1. Oh yeah,
I went for the Alien one.
Oh god, from Alien Resurrection. Oh god, yeah, Sika Anowai passed at 79. Roman has lost 2 family members now. Man, yeah, that's
79 is not that bad.
Yeah, no,
79 years in this shitty world.
He got to see at least one of his sons actually be like seen as the greatest of all time.
Well,
got to be a part of
too.
Well, Rosie was more like just tag partner. He never got a championship like that. He only got the tag championship.
Umaga.
Yeah, well, no, that's Umaga is actually, I think, Rikishi's brother or something like that, or
they're still in the same bloodline.
Well, no, there's the Anowais and there's the Fatus. They're basically all cousins and all that. They're related that way. Not all of them are cousins, but yeah, the Anowais, that's the Rock's bloodline right there. Because his mom was an Anowai, or is an Anowai. She married Soul Man Rocky Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, I know a little bit about it. I watched Young Rock. The fact he had baby Roman Reigns in there. Acknowledge me. That's my cousin Roman. You know who he is.
Goo goo. Ga ga.
He's a little Tyler like no one's paying attention. He goes, acknowledge me.
He has like a little tiny technical vest on.
That would be funnier than shit. Oh my god. Ooh, the Turok trilogy is available. I sent that to you. It's $35 for all 3 games.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I missed the sale on black. It's $9.99 now.
Ooh.
God damn it. Oh yeah, Sika passed. I think someone else passed also. I'm not sure. But yeah,
Oh, and Alexa Bliss will be the next.
I heard they're doing something with that. I'm not sure
Yeah,
though.
she's gonna be. Well, think about it. Like, Uncle Howdy was like stalking her for a while, right? And then they just like canceled that storyline, so they're gonna continue that storyline.
I wouldn't be surprised if they actually do a thing where she's the one that brought the Wyatt Six into everything.
And plus, she's gonna be coming back after being pregnant and giving labor to her kid and all that. So
Having a kid, yeah. Oh yeah, let me play this real quick in dishonor of Doctor Disrespect.
He's toast. He's owned. He's destroyed. He's pwned. He's game over.
That's literally what we put on there. I put that on the thumbnail too, right over his face. Christ on a pony, man.
I don't know.
He is dunzo. Let's see.
Let's just hope he goes to jail and he gets what Dahmer got.
Well, that was one thing. He said nothing happened, so I'm guessing like they caught him before. I think this was at. I think he was supposed to meet this person at TwitchCon, and never met them. And that's when he started streaming in the bathroom, and I think that's why they kicked him out of Twitch that 1 year. I think I'm not sure. I might be missing.
Here's the thing: how do you know nothing happened?
That's the part. Apparently, like the Twitch people know, like he didn't do anything. I don't know. It's weird. Until someone comes out, like, yeah, we met up. He did some things to me. Like until that comes out, it's basically like he talked to a minor. That's all as far as he got. He's didn't pull a lion maker. So that fucking
but who knows if this was the only victim?
Yeah. Well, according to Twitch, that was like one of them, like from their whispers thing that they had. Yeah. Well, yeah, shout out to Markiplier who ain't done any of that except just make a movie.
And a video game.
Yeah. I did talk to Jacksepticeye on Twitter. Because apparently they're saying the Game Awards are cursed too. Because Dr. Disrespect won in 2017 and Boogie won another year. Boogie's not doing so good with his child bride. And someone put, this fucking thing is cursed. And Jack goes, maybe I shouldn't have. Thank God I didn't win, huh? And I just put, hey, it could be worse. You could have got a Sonichu medallion. And those things are cursed.
Onision.
Yeah, those things are fucking cursed. Like I saw the thing from Kino Casino. Dick Masterson had got a Sonichu medallion, and he almost ended up in like a 20-car pileup. Like he almost died in a very severe car accident. They avoided it though.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Who else has a Sonichu? Oh yeah, Nick Rekieta had a Sonichu medallion. Guess what happened to him? The cops arrested his ass. Chris Chan always wins. And I think it's time for us to end the stream because Eric is frozen now. Oh no. I hope it's not wrong. All right, this is the end of the stream. We're having too much fun. Restream is shutting us down. All right, this has been the S-TierCast Gaming News Wednesday. Oh, there we go. He is coming back. Yeah, there we go.
As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by the fucking site.
What are you saying?
I was gonna say, so if you're a content creator on YouTube or anything, and you go to this place and they give you the reward, just remember, just take the money instead of the reward.
Yeah. Ask Jeff Keighley for 10K, and that's it. Like, hey, can I just get 10K? I don't need this goddamn trophy.
Have you been seeing what's been going on?
Oh God. Yeah.
Maybe the award is made out of what's his name? Fuck. Never mind. I'll talk about it later. I can't think of the name.
All right, let's end this stream. All right, this has been the Gaming News Wednesday. Not that much, but yeah, Dr. Disrespect, man. All right, this is it. Bye bye, everybody. We'll be back Friday with something. I don't know what music stuff is out there. Might just talk wrestling. Might just do the fictional episode.
Fictional Friday.
Fictional Friday. Don't know. We'll keep everyone posted. This is gonna be a cool little thing. I got to write down the different things for the that'll help boost this story up. But yeah, there we go. See you guys later.